I hope y'all are doing well. Got a little bit of time out here to kill, so I thought I'd work on my my anvil and my stump. This anvil, I hadn't really said much about it on videos, but this anvil is an American Star. It's see, it's got the star right there. It's about 160 pounds, plus or minus a few. I got it mounted on an oak stump that I got from a buddy of mine. It's splitting a little bit, but I had bended it when I put it on there. And I routed out a recess for this to sit down in it. On the back though, I hung it off the edge because the back's got this indentation here that lines up with the hardy hole, I guess for certain tooling or hold downs. So I kind of chiseled out me a notch right there for if I wanted to put any tools down there to have a little place to get some extra leverage. Also, one of the things I'm going to add is I'm going to weld some angle under here to support these feet so they don't get knocked off. That's a common thing that happens to these anvils. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and we'll do some work out here and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I had a friend of mine hook me up with a bunch of scrap, and in this bucket of scrap he gave me was a bunch of these little pieces of I don't know, it looks like 3/8 inch round bar or something, but they're all bent kind of like this. They're not really straight, it kind of flares out, but I think I'm going to cut these off, cut this curve off right there, and weld them to that band on my stump to use as a hammer holders. But they kind of flare out, and I want to put a little bend in them, and that didn't really work out too good as far as space, and so I went ahead and the ones I'm going to use, I'm kind of squeezing them up, making them more square, see. So, I mean, it's not, I ended up with my hands, it's not that hard to do. Going to use my vise to put a bend in these holders. You can see I put this in the vise because I'm going to hammer them cold, and I don't want to put dents in the edge of my vise right into here. So I figured if I put this piece of angle, it would that would take the brunt. It doesn't really matter. See, there you go. My plan is to cut them off here, then weld them down vertical like that. They look pretty good. Got my famous craptastic welds there. You may be wondering why I bent them like that instead of just sticking them like this and welding that way, like right here. I could have done that. I could have just cut them off right here and stuck them to it and just welded around, but if you put this bend in it, first of all, it gives you more to weld to, and it gives a better structure, a supported deal. You know, it's going to be a lot harder to bend that or pull it out. With this, we'll just weld it around here. There's not a lot of support, and it would be more likely to bend off. So that's why I did it like that, and it came out pretty good. There's that side. I already got some hammers on the side. Spaced them out pretty good. I got a little bit of gap right there. Yeah, I just realized why I got that gap. I dropped this one yesterday and I didn't find it. I'll put that one on there to fill in that little gap. That's something. Got in a hurry and forgot about it. But anyway, looks pretty good. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I was didn't really know the best way to do it. And then I got these pieces of scrap for free, and it worked out perfect. You know, they already had that bend in them. So yeah, and I did weld some feet on here to support this. I found out today this right here, nobody really knows why that's there, but anyway. I figured since I used part of this bending jig in this video to make those bands, just to use this edge to keep my to keep from tearing up my vise. I'll show you all the actual full thing. I'm sure somebody would ask about it. This is an idea I got from the last DirtySmith video I watched. He talked about the bending jig one where he made like the lamb's tongue, I think. I saw that he showed these bending jigs. I was like, man, I can make one of those. So I used 3/4 inch square and round and this 2-inch angle. I haven't actually used it yet, but it should work pretty good. It's adjustable. You see, you can slide it out, do whatever you want in there, tighten it up. Anyway, Thought I'd show that too. It came out pretty cool. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Give a thumbs up. If you got a channel and have a anvil setup you'd like to share with us, post a link to it in a comment, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, y'all take it easy.